What's up, everybody? It's time for the first ever podcast. Woo! Alright, so today we're going to be talking about Modern Warfare 2019. This game was revolutionary for all the wrong reasons. Let me tell you about it. This game, I don't even know what to say, but sadly we are not joined by anyone. We hopefully will get people for the next podcast if there is a next podcast, because this is boring doing this by myself. What? That's so dumb. Anyways, pretty much we're just gonna be talking about the multiplayer side of the game. We're not gonna be talking about Warzone, because Warzone is its own big category that we don't even need to get into. No, we won't touch that, but that's a whole different story. The multiplayer isn't too bad, like, as a whole, but it is it's not great. It fucking blows. It sucks. The multiplayer sucks. There's no redeeming qualities. It's just bad. So yeah, the multiplayer is just bad. Let me get into it. Okay. So for one, this is kind of how it's been for like every Call of Duty, but Modern Warfare did it in a different way, a worse way. So the camo system. The camo system used to be where you would just get, like, with snipers, you'd get 100 one-shot kills. And then after the 100 one-shot kills, then you'd get 5 kills with these attachments, get 5 kills with these attachments, get kills while crouching, stuff like that. And then Modern Warfare kind of did it in a different way, where they made every camo a different challenge, and it was, like, really long challenges. So, like, we'll put some examples up on screen here, but, like, they're just absurd. Like, you don't need this many kills, especially the RPG and the melee kills. I don't know if they changed them, but, like, the riot shield, you had to get, like, I don't even know. We'll put it up on screen, but you had to get a shitload of, like double kills, I think it was, or something. I don't know. It was crazy. It was impossible. And then the rocket launchers were also a whole big thing. It was so bad. But then they also did this one thing where they added a new feature into Call of Duty that has never been seen before in a Call of Duty. Mounting. Now, there has been leaning where, like, you could aim in and your character will, like, lean kind of toward the corner. But, like, mounting is completely different. Mounting, you fucking plant your gun on the side of the wall, and then you're sitting there, no recoil, mind you. Call of Duty also has, like, no recoil, so there's, like, no skill gap, really. The only skill gap is movement, which is not fun to play against, so that's why the game is kind of dying now. But, like, so then there's already no skill gap, and then they added this thing where you can mount on a wall to make the minimal skill gap no skill gap, because there is no recoil when you mount on a wall. So that means someone can just get an LMG, right? Mount up on a wall and just unload 100 bullets in the exact same spot, and you can't do anything about it. Like, you can't push into them because they have an LMG. They're spraying. What are you meant to do? Mind you, when you are mounting too, your entire body is blocked. Like, we'll show another picture of it. You're only, like, your head is poking out. So that means just a bad thing. And then to bring it back to the gun camos, they made a camo challenge with mounting. So you had to get mounting kills. Players that wouldn't mount are forced to mount because they want to get the camos. And then it also just adds a level to, if you're completely dog shit at the game, you can actually be good, because we just like every skill level to be exactly equal. So doesn't matter how many hours you put into the game, you could still get shit on by someone who picked it up yesterday. Now that's a game I want to play. Okay. Anyways, so this just the whole effect on the gameplay of multiplayer was awful. The flow of the game was just so bad. Not to mention the game itself was also just so bad, like badly coded. Like on games where like on close maps, you would literally just end up spawning right in front of someone. Like there's clips of people just spawning in, not even having enough time to move and just dying. Like we'll play a clip right here.
Bro, spawn on me, bro.
Like spawn in, die. Like that's a game I want to play. So it kind of also worked in a fun way because if you were good enough, you could learn how to do that, like control the spawns where you would literally just get people spawning right in front of you, which was kind of fun. But then it would just happen to you once you died, so it was also not fun. Yeah. But that was a major effect on the game. Also, like the game, like the people that the the game allowed people to do many different things. Like there was always dark, like everything was the exact same color. Like we'll show pictures, like everything was the exact same color. It had it. Sure, there was like orange, blue, but it had like a gray filter on it. Like what the fuck? I'm not when I'm playing a game. I'm not trying to look at gray. But anyways, this caused a lot of people to be able to just sit in a corner and blend in really well, like insanely well. Like we'll show up pictures of people camping. Like this is next level. So it allowed that play style to really thrive, which was not fun to play against because no one's like if you're trying to get kills, you have to go find campers. What? No. You should be running around and just meeting people running around and just winning your gunfights. That's a fun game because that's like an actual gameplay loop. Running around into buildings trying to find people camping in a corner and then just dying because they are holding down the door that you walk through is not fun. It's not fun.
That is disgusting!
And then like I don't even know how people enjoy playing that. I don't understand how people enjoy playing that. It's just not fun. Like you just sit and look at the same screen for 10 minutes straight, and then you load into another match and you look at a different screen for 10 minutes straight. It's the same pixels on their screen. Like what do you anyways. So that allowed like that playstyle to really thrive, especially mounting. Like people would just hold down corners in their spawn, and when you tried to push their spawn, they would just and then you're dead. Really annoying. So it was really like slow, shitty play styles that really thrived in this game. And the game also did a good job of punishing you for trying to be better. Like if you made a like quicker build, like the snipers in this game. The snipers sucked donkey dick. I think this was the worst sniping game of all time. It was really fun to snipe on because it was so satisfying to get a kill because the guns were so hard to use. Everything was so slow, literally just to pick up your gun. There was literally, we'll show more cases. There's literally cases of like people would kill you before you could even aim down sight to shoot your sniper. How is that fair? How is that fair? Like, it's the fastest build in the game, and you can't even aim down sight. Like, that takes out an entire play style. That takes out an entire category of people that love Call of Duty. And they're just not going to play your game because it sucks donkey dick. And it's the same thing with with the other guns, too. Like, the LMGs were really slow, so the only way that you could actually play with them were to sit back and, like, mount on walls. Or, like, sit back and just hold angles. Like, that was the only way that you could play with the LMGs in the game. And that was so boring. Like, I get, like, there's, like, that's what the other guns are for, but why would I want to use the same guns all the time? Like, you need variety in the game, or else it's just going to get boring. It's just going to be the same thing over and over again. So when they take the ability, like, sure, we'll get into that in a second. They took away, like, the ability to actually use guns in ways that they weren't meant to be used. which is kind of odd because they also implemented this new gunsmith system in multiplayer, which was kind of revolutionary. They made it so you can have 5 of any attachments, and the attachments are like way better, way better. So that also kind of added to the game. It made a next level customization system, but that also kind of worked against it because it didn't really work out. Because like sure you could make the guns the best, but it didn't matter because you still can't run around with the gun if that's not what the gun's meant to do. Like sure you can make the fastest LMG in the game, but that LMG is still gonna lose to someone with an SMG, even if you shoot first. Like, what do you want? What do you want to do? Like that, there you can't. There's just nothing you can do. It's just a very frustrating thing, and it is not a good game. But then there's also people that love to defend this game, which is why I wish I had people here because I need this other perspective. I need this other perspective. There is a whole perspective of the casual gamers that love Modern Warfare 2019, and I couldn't tell you why. I couldn't tell you why. Genuinely, I couldn't tell you why. And my best friend, he was meant to be here, but sadly we are in college and we couldn't meet up in time, so he is a casual gamer. He's what you call a casual gamer, and he loves Modern Warfare 2019, and I hate it. So I was gonna have him here, and we would be able to talk about it or whatever. But sadly, that is not the case. So you're just getting my rant about why this game is bad. But for a second, I'm gonna try to put myself in the casual gamer shoes. This game, Modern Warfare 2019, is a really good game to just pick up and play because, like I said before, it makes everyone equal, which sounds great, but when you actually are good at a game, you want to be better than someone when you put all this time and effort into the game. You want to be better. So when the game doesn't allow you to be better, it's just not a fun game. But it is a very good pick up and play game because you truly can just pick up this game. You will probably suck your first day, and then by the end of your first week of playing it, you will be semi good. Because it just is really user friendly. Everything's like laid out for you. It's really easy to understand, really easy to comprehend. Like I said before, there's no real recoil in the game, so you don't have to be that good at first person shooters to be good at Call of Duty. As long as you can just kind of aim, you'll be able to get kills and have fun in the game, which overall is good. I would say makes sense in a company standpoint to we need to bring in the new player base, but you're also losing the old player base in doing that, which is kind of not great. The whole thing about Call of Duty was that there were people better than you, and you would play the game and you would get shit on endlessly until you became the person that shit on people, and that's what made it fun. In my mind, that's what made it fun. Because it took years of just playing the game, working to just be better than other people. And then you finally become better than other people. And then this game just takes that all away from you, which is really annoying. But in a user-friendly standpoint, it makes a lot of sense because they can just walk up, play the game, and have fun. But then I also don't understand how the casual gamers that play the game also have fun after a little bit of playing it. After that first week, I also don't get, because like I said before, it is just a bunch of people just sitting back in their spawn or camping in a building, doing absolutely nothing. So after that gameplay loop of you sitting there, looking at the screen, the same pixels on your screen, how do you have fun? Sure, you're getting kills, but you're not doing anything. Is it fun to just sit there and watch a wall and then every once in a while just pull a trigger? Because that's what they're doing. Whatever. But I don't know. If that's you, fuck you. I hate you. But You do you. In my professional opinion, I would say that Modern Warfare 2019 sucked dick. The better play style would definitely be the casual gamers because it helped out them so much. And yeah, it sucked trying to get challenged and achievements done. We'll even show the rewards. The rewards for the challenges sucked. They all sucked. They were not rewarding. They took many hours. We'll put up how many hours I have. I wonder if I can get that. If I can, we'll put it up. If not, we'll put something up. But yeah, I've spent that long in the game, and then all I got to show for it is this cool shitty camo. Boom. Also, I got a bunch of achievements, but that doesn't matter. Those you don't even show off. That's just like because I wanted to do it. No. So the better play style is definitely the casual gamers because they don't have to worry about the endless road of agony that is not rewarding at the end. They can just sit down and play the game and look at the same wall for an hour and have fun. So, whoop-de-doo. But yeah, if I do ever have to make another project, I probably will do another podcast about Warzone, and we'll do an argumentative one, maybe. We'll make a podcast about Warzone and its detrimental, that's horrible, horrific effect on the game of Call of Duty and the gaming industry as a whole. Because yikes, to say the least. I don't think Call of Duty will ever recover from the Warzone effect. So that'll be interesting to talk about.